Dear students, welcome to the fifth lecture on theory of equations. In this video, I will explain the relationship between the roots and the coefficients of a polynomial equation. Consider a second degree polynomial equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then if alpha and beta are the roots of this second degree polynomial equation, then the roots alpha and beta will satisfy two results, that is alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a and alpha beta equal to c by a. Once again, alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a and alpha beta equal to c by a. Next, consider a third degree polynomial equation ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Then we know that this third degree equation will have three roots. Suppose these roots are alpha, beta and gamma. Then these three roots will satisfy three results. They are alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c by a. And alpha beta gamma equal to minus d by a. Here sum of roots of the equation equal to minus b by a. Here the sum of product of two roots of the polynomial equation equal to c by a. Here the sum of product of three roots will be equal to minus d by a. Similar results holds for other higher degree polynomial equations also. Now let us discuss some problems related to the relationship between the coefficients and roots of a polynomial equation. Here look at the question. If the roots of the equation x cube plus px square plus qx plus r equal to 0 are in arithmetic progression, then show that 2p cube minus 9pq plus 27r equal to 0. Here the coefficients of the given polynomial equations are 1, p, q and r. And also it is given that their roots are in the arithmetic progression. Normally this polynomial equation is a third degree polynomial equation. Therefore there exist three roots. Then it is given that that three roots are in the arithmetic progression. If this happens, we have to prove that there exists a relationship between the coefficients p, q, r as 2p cube minus 9pq plus 27r equal to 0. Now for that one, suppose the roots of the polynomial equations are a minus d, a plus d. Here we are taking the roots in this format because of it is given that the roots are in the arithmetic progression. Therefore these three terms are in arithmetic progression with a common difference at d. Then the sum of the roots equal to a minus d plus a plus d. Now adding these two, minus d and plus d will be cancelled, you will get 3a. And we know that the sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a. Here a is the leading coefficient, that is 1. and b is the coefficient of x square, that is p. Therefore, you will get 3a, the sum of roots equal to minus p by 1, that's equal to minus p, and from that result you will get a equal to minus p by 3. A equal to minus p by 3. Here we know that the roots are a minus d, a plus d. Therefore, a is one of the roots of the given equation. And therefore, we can say that since a is equal to minus p by 3, we can say that minus p by 3 is a root of this polynomial equation. Therefore, minus p by 3 will satisfy this polynomial equation. So you can put minus p by 3 instead of this x. Then you will get minus p by 3 whole cube plus p into minus p by 3 whole square plus q into minus p by 3 plus r equal to 0. On simplification of this expression, you will get 2p cube minus 9p cube plus 27r equal to 0, which was the required condition. Let us discuss another problem. Here the question is to solve a polynomial equation. This is also a third degree polynomial equation. 27x cube plus 42x square minus 28x minus 8 equal to 0. And here it is given that its roots are in geometric progression. Its roots are in geometric progression, that is given. Normally the three terms of the geometric progressions are taken as a by r, a r. Here the common ratio is r. Now let us take the product of these three roots. Then the product of three roots will be a by r into ar. That is equal to a cube. Is equal to a cube. But we know that the product of three roots in a third degree polynomial equations will be of the form minus d by a, as in the relationship that we have discussed. Then here a is 27, b is 42, c is minus 28 and d is minus 8. Therefore, you will get minus d by l will become 8 by 27. Therefore, a cube is equal to 8 by 27. Hence, you will get a is equal to cube root of this 8 by 27. That you will get as 2 by 3. Now, since a is equal to 2 by 3 is one root of this polynomial equation. Here it is given that the roots are a by r, a r. Therefore, a is one of the roots. Therefore, 2 by 3 is one of the roots of the given polynomial equation. Then we know that x minus 2 by 3 is a factor of the given polynomial equation. Therefore, we can divide the given polynomial equation with x minus 2 by 3. Then you will get other factor as 27x square plus 60x plus 12. It's a quadratic equation. Now we can solve that quadratic equation by the normal procedure. Then we will get the roots are minus 60 plus or minus root of 60 square minus 4 into 27 into 12 divided by 2 into 27. That's equal to minus 2 by 9 or minus 2. Already we got one root as 2 by 3. The other roots are minus 2 by 9 or minus 2. Hence the roots of the given polynomial equations are minus 2 by 9, minus 2 and 2 by 3. Now let us discuss another problem. Here the question is, solve the equation x cube minus 9x square plus 14x plus 24 equal to 0. Here the condition given that two of course roots are in the ratio 3:2. There will be three roots, out of which two roots should be in the ratio 3:2. And there is nothing mentioned about the third root. Anyway, the roots in the ratio 3:2 can be taken as 3 alpha and 2 alpha, and there will be another root that we can take as beta. Then as we know, the sum of the roots is 3 alpha plus 2 alpha plus beta equal to, upon simplification you will get 5 alpha plus beta, and we know that sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a, that will be minus 9 by 1, that's equal to 9, and sum of product of two roots equal to 3 alpha into 2 alpha plus 2 alpha into beta plus 3 alpha into beta equal to 14. Then on simplification, this 14 will be obtained as by using the result C by A. Then you will get another equation 6 alpha square plus 5 alpha beta equal to 14. You can take this as the second equation and the previous one as first equation. And also we know that the product of three roots equal to, that will be 6 alpha square into beta, that is equal to minus b by a, then you will get minus 24. Then on simplification you will get alpha square into beta equal to minus 4. So we get three result 1, 2 and 3 on alpha, beta and gamma. Then from the first equation you will get beta equal to 9 minus 5 alpha, and by substituting that result in equation number 2, this equation, you will get 6 alpha square plus 5 alpha into 9 minus 5 alpha equal to 14. Then you will get an equation in terms of alpha, that is 19 alpha square minus 45 alpha plus 14 equal to 0. By solving this equation you will get two values for alpha equal to 2 or alpha equal to 7 by 19. But by putting alpha equal to 7 by 19, then we get beta equal to 136 by 19 using equation number 1. But while putting alpha equal to 7 by 19 and beta equal to 136 by 19, then that will not satisfy this third equation. So alpha equal to 7 by 19 does not match with our conditions. So you can take alpha equal to 2. Therefore, from equation number 1 you will get beta equal to minus 1. And by substituting alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to minus 1, then that will satisfy the third result also. Then you will get the roots are, since alpha equal to 2, the roots are 2 alpha, 3 alpha and beta. Therefore the roots are 4, 6, minus 1. So these are some problems related to the relationship between the coefficients and the roots of polynomial equations. Thank you.